Tuition seems to keep increasing at the University of Kentucky, leaving students with no other option to move or migrate to other options in schools such as the local BCTC. Today, we're going to be talking with Izzy Folise, a real-life student who has to go through these changes, uprooting her life and college plans due to the nonstop increases of housing payments and also university tuition costs. Izzy Folise is not the only student to make this change in the past year. Many students, in a high percentage, have migrated to BCTC for the 2026 school year due to the tuition increases. They have found a direct link from tuition price increasing to students having to settle for local community college over their dream university.
Every single day, more and more students like Izzy Folise are being forced to shift their whole entire life plans due to unwarranted university tuition increases. These costs are not covered by real reasons, and they go up every single year, leaving students with no choice. Students who have already made their commitment to the university have to now shift to other lower level education services to suit them and try to build off of something that they never originally planned for.
The jump from the 2015 school year to the 2026 school year had a drastic impact, from tuition going from $24,000 to just around $32,000. Tuition has an average increase of 1.94% every single year. But there's little to know about why tuition is actually increasing. Today I'm going to be discussing with Izzy on how this affects her life, her college plans, and her dream career.
My name's Izzy Folise, and I'm from Downers Grove, Illinois. And I'm from Downers Grove, Illinois. Decided to come here because it's just like enough far away from home, and I came and visited and I really loved the campus and everything. Freshman year was amazing. My parents had saved up enough money for 1 year of college, and then after that we were going to try to figure it out. And then the cost was so much that we decided, like, as a family, that I should go to BCTC for a year or two and then transfer back in because of the cost and everything. I think people commit here because of what they're like telling you it's going to be, and then they keep making it more. And not everyone can get scholarships. Like, I know personally I've tried to apply to like 1 million scholarships and never heard back from any of them. It shifts it a lot because I am spending so much more time driving to and from classes when I live on towards campus. I have to work now to pay for gas and in my classes, and normal college students don't really have jobs. I think it was very hard because they were always talking about, oh, like, what classes are you taking? Or there's stuff on campus that we could do, and you had to use your schedule for the next year. At the end of freshman year, they would have you show your schedule and you can get a free snow cone. And I just remember being super upset because I didn't have a schedule to show because I was going somewhere else. So it did make me feel very left out and a little bit isolated because I was going to a different school. I still go to classes normally, and I still hang out with my friends and stuff like that, but it does feel like a little bit of a downgrade. Mm-hmm. I think that a lot of people will migrate to BCTC because after freshman year you realize how much less stuff you can do because you're spending so much money on tuition and everything, and BCTC is such an easier option. And it costs way less. It feels less the teachers are good and everything, but I think personally you feel it's less of an accomplishment because you're at a community college.
So will the students like Izzy Folise be able to return to the University of Kentucky and have a fair shot at living their dream life at their dream university? Only time will tell. And when will this increase without suitable explanation finally stop? Only time will tell. With the ongoing construction, it seems like everything is just an excuse to keep raising tuition costs with little to no explanation at all. Students have no choice but to migrate to other universities. So will this affect enrollment rates, housing rates, and all of the above?
So this leaves us with the question of, will the university ever stop with their tuition increases and constant construction, leaving students unhappy and unstable?